What's up everyone, Terrorquake here, and welcome back to our Pokemon Y walkthrough. In the last part, we made our way through Route 14, took down the rival once again, listened to some fake scary story that this dude made up just to try and get some money off of us. But yeah, now we're in Valerie City, and we can begin by talking to this kid who will give you TM41 Torment. So yeah, there's you know, a couple buildings around here, but the main thing is going to be the gym. There's also the Pokeball factory, located kind of on the northwest side of town. But come to find out pretty soon, there's some people occupying it right now, and they are not supposed to be occupying it. Now, this dude asked if we like to hear a story. What if we say no? Man, he gets really sad. Yo, you hate to see it, but hey, I already said yes, so we're fine. Anyways, right here's a clothes shop. I don't know why I walked in here. I don't think you need to walk in here. There's really only one, like, very notable item that you're probably going to want to pick up. I will stop by the Pokemon Center because I basically started this video right where we left off in the last episode. So, yeah, I definitely need to heal up since we are taking on the 6th gym today. I know we just took on the 5th one, but already we got the 6th one coming up. And this one's the Fairy-type gym, and I don't really have anything too crazy for it. Anyways, here's the O-Power guy. Yeah, I guess there's no hotel in this town, so he's just chilling in the Pokemon Center. Looked like he was in timeout or something, like staring in the corner. What were you doing, man? That dude's weird, bro. I'm telling you. That dude's got to be weird. But yeah, let's head on out of here. Yeah, that reminds me when you were younger and you got put in timeout. Man, that always sucked. This guy's asking if you have a tiny Pokemon. I think he will, yeah, he'll give you a Pokédoll if you do it, and you can do this daily. There's also a girl in here. I think she's in the cafe. If you show her a super tall Pokemon, she'll also, give you a Pokédoll. Also, there is, hold on, I think we need to go, yeah, behind, this was a little sneaky item. Yeah, behind the clothes shop, you can find an ether right here. There's a couple of hidden items, like some tiny mushrooms. I think there's an Ultra Ball somewhere. But let's go across the bridge to the northern part of the city. Now, right here's the gym. This looks like another regular house, but no, this is indeed Valerie, the maiden from a land with history. So, yeah, we'll head in there in just a second. So, yeah, don't just walk in there thinking it's another house. Then again, I guess you can just turn right around. You know, that is true. This guy's going to want to teach you a battle combo move, if I'm not mistaken. At least from the Unova games, I'm pretty sure that's like Fire Pledge, Water Pledge, Grass Pledge, those types of things. Here, this lady tells you all about fairy types, so if you're sort of confused, not really sure what typings to use in the gym, definitely talk to that person. And yeah, you can't surf in this water. I think you can fish, but that's about it. So let's head up this way, talk to you. And here's the item I was talking about, the Gengarite. So yeah, you can now Mega Evolve Gengar if you've got one. So definitely be sure to talk to her. There's also a hidden leaf stone somewhere in this town. I think it's going to be in some mushrooms. I think that's where most of the hidden items are, actually. And let's see. I think... Okay, come on. Let me see if I put my starter up front. Is this guy going to say that there's enough effort in my starter Pokemon? No. Okay. Well, look. All you get from that dude is an effort ribbon. I don't need your little ribbon, okay, buddy? My Pokemon are good just as they are. Anyways, that is about going to do it for all of the kind of items and places I wanted to show off. I don't think there's really anything in that house. This is a nice little view behind the gym. Oh, and here's the cafe where that lady's in there asking for a really tall Pokemon. Again, you can get a Pokédoll. Oh, sorry, she's right here. Never mind. But yeah, you can get another Pokédoll from her. Now, up these stairs is the entrance to the Pokeball factory, which I might as well just head up here real quickly. We'll be here very soon. Because, yeah, as you can see, we got a little problem here. Team Flare Grunt is standing outside. Apparently, you know, they got some business going on. Now, there may be an item you can find outside, or maybe a couple of items. Yeah, here we go. So I might as well pick these up while we're here. But yeah, Team Flare is occupying the place, unfortunately. We just dealt with them back in, where was it? Where did we just deal with them? Well, actually, it's been a while, hasn't it? It was like around Geosench Town. No, sorry, the power plant. Never mind, it hasn't been a while. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? But, yeah, we're going to have to deal with them very soon. You just can't head in there until you beat the gym. So that's kind of priority number 1 right now. And there is a max ether. You know I'm always going to take these PP restoring items. They are definitely a big help. But with all of that done, it's time to take on the gym. So get your steel types ready, get your poison types ready. You know, even fire and bug types could help since they resist. Definitely don't try to send out a dragon type. But I've got Pyroar up front. Well, hold on. I think I do, right? Yeah, okay. Just checking. Because 2 of my mons are weak to Fairy. You know, Halucha and Greninja. Since it's super effective on fighting in dark. So Pyroar and then maybe a little bit of Florges will be kind of the main users in this gym. And there's Valerie right there. You're going to want to eventually find her. Now, this gym is set up basically like Sabrina's gym from the Kanto region. There's a ton of teleporting pads that'll take you to different rooms of this little dollhouse. And, you know, you're going to come across a bunch of different trainers like this lady right here, who she's going to start with a Dedenne, so I think we're good keeping Pyroar up front. But yeah, I think in total, there's only 4 trainers in here. There may be, I think there's like 6 rooms, maybe 8 rooms or something like that. You just need to find the right teleporter to reach Valerie. What I'm going to do from the beginning is just try to fight all the trainers. I'll probably end up having to go back and heal. And then I will hopefully show you how to get straight to Valerie if you want to try to avoid all the trainers. Now, you know, that's if my guide kind of shows all that stuff off. And, ooh, here's an Azumarill. Yeah, Azumaril's part fairy in this game. I'm just going to stay in, you know. Come on, fingers crossed we get a flinch with Headbutt. That did not happen, but he went for Double Edge. Okay. It does have huge power, so, yeah, still going to do a huge chunk of damage. But, yeah, you're going to see some Pokemon in here that are, you know, they have a second typing other than fairy, so you can probably find something like Azumaril's part water, Dedenne's part electric. So, yeah, a lot of Mons are going to have a second typing, which is very nice. That should help you out. And Dedenne, unfortunately for you, you're taking this Headbutt to the face. So yeah, again, Pyroar is probably going to be the main team member in here for sure. I really do wish I had a Steel type. I've said it before, Steel's my favorite typing. But I'm actually not using one in this playthrough, unfortunately. By the way, I wasn't paying attention. What is that trainer class? I've like never seen that sprite before, I swear. I think I've bought I don't think boughten's a word. I think I've bought Hyper Potions, but I might as well keep using some Super Potions for now. If I haven't got Hyper Potions, then I'll definitely get some off camera. Alright, where are we headed next? Down to the bottom right. Okay, this lady's just going to have an Aromatisse. So this is a new Gen 6 Pokemon, just a straight fairy type. So I'm just going to stay in with Pyroar and spam Flamethrowers. Now, the Gym Leader's Ace is actually level 42, so a 5-level jump in between the 5th and 6th gym, which is kind of a lot, considering you only go through one route in between each gym. That's literally like the only training you get. And my Pokemon are all like 40, 41, so we're right about on par. Again, once I get my next team member, that's probably when I'll turn the EXP share back on, and so everyone can start earning experience again. It'll just make it a lot easier to train up my new team member, but that won't be happening for a few more episodes. So I'll still keep it off for now, even though maybe we are kind of gonna struggle in here a little bit. Well, I hope not. We'll see. I'm not really worried about the trainers. It's gonna be the gym leaders. But yeah, as I said earlier, this is like a big old dollhouse, so you got the different rooms and stuff. I don't know what we're in right now. Here's another dual-type fairy type. This is Klefki, Steel and Fairy, which I'm pretty sure is like one of the best typings ever, right? I think that's what I've heard people say. Steel and Fairy, in terms of just, you know, being pretty bulky defensively, but also being offensive with Fairy, I think it's pretty good. Not good for fire types, though, because, yeah, we one-shot it with Flamethrower, so that's nice. Here's Curlia, who's Psychic Fairy. So, again, another dual typing. Hopefully you can find something that is good against it. I'm going to go for Headbutt just because I know its physical defense is not that great. Easy money, baby. Easy money. And then this lady's going to send out a Granbull. So, yeah, this is a straight-up Fairy type. Probably has Intimidate, too. Oh, no, never mind. It actually doesn't. Whoa, that's a surprise. Usually these things come with that. But yeah, there's some Pokemon that I'm glad they kind of gave the Fairy type to. I think, like, you know, the Snubbull line benefits from it. Even, like, Jigglypuff and Clefairy and that sort of stuff. I think they benefit from getting the Fairy type as opposed to just being a plain normal type. And we're almost level 42. Actually, yeah, that's going to be nice if we could just get one more level before taking on Valerie. So, let's see. We're going to go to the final room, take on this trainer. I swear, they all almost, like, look the same, too, bro. Like, what are we doing in here? Nah, this place is creepy, dude. I even think Valerie looks a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie. She might be one of the creepiest gym leaders out there. Here's Slurpo. If we saw one of these in the last episode, it is the evolved form of Swirlix, one of the version-exclusive fairy types that you can find in Gen 6. But it's not good enough to withstand Flamethrower. It's going to waste its time going for Energy Ball instead. So we'll get to level 42. And then, as I said, I think we'll go back out and heal. And then we'll be ready for Valerie, the 6th gym leader. First off, though, do we get any new moves? Oh, we do. We actually get Crunch. Okay, this is tough because, again, we have better physical attack, but, like, Flamethrower honestly is doing fine right now, so I think I'm good to get rid of Fire Fang. It's only 65 base power. Flamethrower is, what, 90, I think? So that kind of makes up for the lower special attack. And I just like having the extra type coverage, especially since we don't have a Dark-type move on Greninja right now. Alright, so we are back at the front of the gym, and basically the strategy here is to just take the rightmost warp panel anytime you can. And if I'm not mistaken, that's like the same strategy for Sabrina's gym. So once again, these gyms are very similar. But yeah, okay, this one's kind of tough because there's 2 of them. Let's go with the top one. Hopefully that one works, possibly. Oh no, we get led back down here. Okay, I think we need to take the other one then. And it'd be pretty embarrassing if I have to do another cut. But yeah, unfortunately my guide just gave very vague directions in this place. And let's see, this takes us here. Okay, I feel good about this. There's only 1 warp panel on the top right. Come on, put me right at the gym leader. No, okay, that still wasn't good enough. What about this one? What about this one? This one will get us there, right? Okay, maybe the next one. The next one's got it for sure. I meant to say this one was going to be the one. There we go. See? I knew what I was doing. Don't y'all even worry. I'm a professional walkthrough. Anyways, let me drop a quick save. I still have Pyro up front for a pretty big reason. But yeah, it's time to take on Valerie. So, look at her eyes, man. I don't know. I get kind of creeped out looking at this lady. But she's very polite, I think. So, yeah. Hey, let's just get to the battle, man. I just hit my hand on my desk, too. That kind of hurt. Okay, so she's going to begin with a Mawile at level 38. Another Pokemon that got the Fairy typing in this game. It still is part Steel, though. So, I started with Pyroar, as I said, because I think we can one-shot it. Now, it has Feint Attack, Crunch, and Iron Defense, so it legitimately doesn't have any stab attacking moves. This thing really can't do much to you. Honestly, I'd recommend, you know, maybe setting up on it. I probably should have right there. I had a chance to start going for workups and stuff, but I just didn't. So, now she's going to go out to Mr. Mime. Okay, so Mr. Mime might be a little tougher. It's Psychic Fairy, so Bug's super effective on it. But, let's see, it's level 39. I'm hoping we outspeed. We do. We get off a Flamethrower. Now, if I had to guess, she's going to go for Light Screen. I knew it. Yeah, this thing has both screen moves, you know, Light Screen and Reflect, plus Psychic and Dazzling Gleam. Now, the good news is I've got Headbutt. That should finish it off here. But that definitely sets up her last Pokemon pretty nicely, which is her Ace. This is going to be her level 42 Sylveon, which knows Dazzling Gleam, Swift, Quick Attack, and Charm. So, Dazzling Gleam is by far its strongest move, and that's not, you know, crazy powerful or anything. But if it goes for Charm, that could really be tough because, well, we're already not doing much damage. And, of course, the Light Screen's up. We got the Flinch, though. Unfortunately, it's got the Cute Charm ability, so if you are trying to use physical moves, watch out for that. We sort of just need this Light Screen to go away as fast as possible. We've been getting very lucky with flinches, though. But there we go. And see, there's the Charm, too. See, that's how this thing gets you. It's just a slow battle. Now, the Light Screen wore off, though, so I'm going to start going for Flamethrower. Saying that we can hit it, but we can't. That stinks. But again, I think this is just going to be a slow battle because she can't do too much to me. If we do knock it down to red, though, she's definitely going to heal. I would switch, but I really don't have anything better for this. So, yeah, I mean, again, Hawlucha and Greninja are going to, you know, get hit pretty hard from a Fairy-type move. Ooh, we get the burn. That's nice. We'll take the burn. And then Florges, I mean, it could go for, like, Petal Blizzard, I guess, but that's probably not going to do nearly as much as Flamethrower is. So, let's see. She uses a Hyper Potion. Now, the burn's going to stay. It's really only good for residual damage since she's not going for any fairy type, or sorry, sorry, physical moves. But yeah, I think I need to heal on this turn. I really wish we could just go for flamethrower from the start, but again, that light screen being up did not help whatsoever. Because yeah, I could have avoided the cute charm, but it's fine. I mean, at this rate, she's probably going to run out of Swifts and then really just be stuck with Dazzling Gleam, which again, we resist. So it's going to take a while to whittle this thing down. Sylveon is pretty bulky defensively. You know, you may not even one-shot it with like a super effective Steel or Poison type move. But that's, you know, again, those two typings are definitely the best for this gym if you got them. Even if you don't have a Steel or Poison typing, but have like a Steel or Poison move, definitely take advantage of that. Alright, it'd be nice if we could land here. I don't really know what the chances are of getting immobilized by Love. It can't be more than 50% though, right? But it seems like it is. Alright, so looks like the burn will finish her off as long as she doesn't crit us. That would just be rude. Okay, yeah, there we go. And yeah, that burn was very clutch. So down goes Sylveon. And yeah, this was another gym leader with only 3 mons. So there we go, level 43 for Pyroar. And we now have 6 gym badges in our pocket. And stop staring at me, Valerie. You're kind of creepy, man. Creeping me out, dude. But yeah, we get the fairy badge. I guess they couldn't think of too much more to call it. You're also going to get TM99 Dazzling Gleam. That's the move that Sylveon had. It's a pretty solid fairy type special move. I'm pretty sure it hits both opponents in a double battle, so that's kind of nice. And you can betcha I'm teaching that to Florges right away, since you know, it's a lot better than Fairy Wind. And until we get Moonblast, that's about the best I got. So before I even forget, let me go ahead and do that real quick. I was really worried it was going to say unable to learn right there. That would have just been really embarrassing for Florges, honestly. Alright, so we'll drop Fairy Wind again. This is 40 base power, Dazzling's 80. So yeah, we're literally doubling the base power. Finally, we've got a better fairy type move. Okay, so we can head on out of this gym. Now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, if you take the green one behind her, it'll take you straight to the entrance. And let's see, are we going to get a holo clip or something coming out of here telling us about the Pokeball Factory? I'm pretty sure, yep. Oh, well, not a holo clip, but it's Shauna and Trevor, and they're going to talk about how they're interested in the Pokeball Factory, so we should definitely go follow them. But remember, we saw Team Flare there earlier, so you know it's not going to go to plan. But, you know, while Team Flare's doing all their stuff in the Pokeball Factory, I say we got plenty of time to do some backtracking, go to some side areas, pick up some items. So that is exactly what we're going to do in the next episode. For now, though, I do hope you all enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and until then, deuces.